Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. So I want to apologize for my behavior in the last video I did on the iPhone 16e. Apple reached out to me and they sent me the phone, and I'll be reviewing it on the channel. So my opinions about the phone are invalid until I actually get the phone. So I apologize to Apple fans that were offended. I see that I hurt a lot of people's feelings, and I just apologize for that. And yet, no, absolutely not. I don't apologize for my opinion. In this video, we're going to go over some alternatives to the iPhone 16e. That's what we're going to do. This is my 16 Pro. And so I wanted you to look at something really good that I think is probably worth the money for what Apple is offering, the 16 Pro. Now, this costs more than the 16e, but it is actually a very important device in the 16 lineup that Apple kind of just skipped over. So check this out, folks. Today's video, alternatives to the iPhone 16e. Now, one device that you could possibly get as an alternative is the Pixel 8a. Now, the Pixel 9a is actually coming, and I think that's probably going to be not as attractive if the leaks are what the leaks show for what they are. Yeah, I don't think that the 9a will be a device that I'll be running out to buy because I don't like how it looks according to the leaks. It doesn't look anything like the current lineup. So that's a huge problem. The current lineup looks like this, with this beautiful camera bar, just a completely different look. But however, alternatives to the iPhone 16e could also be the iPhone SE, if you can find one, or the iPhone 14, 15, 13, any of the previous generation iPhones. You probably could get a really good deal on them. Now, if you are just true to the 16 lineup, as I said in the other video, the 16 will be the way I would go. But if you're open to different operating systems like Android, the iPhone 16e definitely is in line with the Pixel 9. And the Pixel 9, now again, this is a 9 Pro, but the Pixel 9, I would take it any day over the iPhone 16e because you can get it for less money. The memory options are the same, and you get just as powerful device, and you get a better looking device, in my humble opinion. But the iPhone 16e has its place in Apple's lineup, but I don't think Apple is thinking about the rest of the world when they're thinking about what's best for consumers. So with that said, I forgot to put my rings on. I think the iPhone SE is for someone, and I just don't know who at this point. So an alternative is the Pixel 8a, the Pixel 9, and the Galaxy S25 could be an option as well. Now, the Galaxy S25 lineup costs a little more, but if you want to break even, get the Galaxy S24 lineup. That might be another one that you could possibly get into, and you'll probably find a ton of value there in comparison to what's being offered for Apple with the 16e. Now, another lineup that you could go to is the OnePlus lineup. Now, this device is the higher tier, the OnePlus 13, but you can get the OnePlus 13R. I highly recommend that over the iPhone 16e. There are a lot of options out there, folks. A lot of options in this price range that Apple is trying to live in. Consider this. You go out and get the iPhone 16e for $899 if you want a 512 gig. That's what this more powerful, more capable, better device costs right here, $899. And then you get up into the arena of this device. For $100 more, you can get a Pro device from Apple. If you want to stay in the Apple ecosystem, there are so many phones out there that are a better value than the 16e. It's comical at best. So, as I started this video off, obviously it was a joke. I'm not going to apologize for my opinion on this, folks. I got to say, if you're offended by what I said in the previous video, I feel bad. I mean, I feel bad for you because you just are not open to anybody else's opinion. And there weren't a lot of people in that video saying, hey, I hate you. But there were a few, folks. Some of those comments were, oh my God. Some of those comments in that video are just unreal how emotionally driven some of these people are over a cell phone. Me being a content creator and owning almost every phone on the market, I have the right nerd to review that device. And I won't give it a bad review, as I said in the other one, because I don't think it's a bad phone. I just think it's overpriced. And I think if you were paying attention to that in the previous video, you wouldn't have got in your feelings and emotions. Now, unfortunately, a lot of people who cursed me out in that last video, those comments never saw the light of day. And everybody who was rude and being very immature in that video, those comments never saw the light of day. And then also, those people might try to come back again, but you won't see their comments because I just muted them out. If you can't come here for fun and be open to everyone's opinion, which I definitely love reading the comments. Unlike some creators, or I should say, unlike influencers, most of them don't read the comments. Most creators probably read their comments. If you're a content creator, I know you read your comments because you want to engage with the community. That is what it's about here, smartphoneconversations.com. That's the plug. That is what I do here. I discuss cell phones and I buy them, folks, and actually use them. Go figure, for longer than a week too. I really get it in. Yeah. So unfortunately, there were a lot of people that were offended by my Apple iPhone 16e video, not hearing anything great that I said about the device. I don't think the device is going to be a bad device. I don't think it's not going to sell. I think it's going to sell like hotcakes probably. There are some people that just don't care and don't ask questions. I'm not that person. And so on this channel, when I want to bring you something about a device, I try to do the right thing by you watching, and I try to give you honest feedback. But I think a lot of people who are watching videos on smartphones these days want their ego stroked. And I got to tell you, if you've been following me for the last 19 years or 20 years, however long I've been on this channel, you definitely know that's not going to happen here. With respect, I'm always going to be respectful. But at the same time, folks, you have to realize you can't go around. Now, you can do this on channels with millions of followers because they probably can't keep up with their comment section. I applaud them if they do, but it's difficult to keep up with comments on a channel like mine with 150,000 people following. The comments are flooded at times, and the majority of the time it is like 80% positive. But then you got that little sprinkle of people in there who feel like I need my ego stroke, so I'm just going to say whatever in this comment section, and he's not going to see it. Well, yeah, I do. I do see it. I actually look and respond to comments. And so I would advise, it would behoove you if you're going to get into my comment section, because this is fun to me. This isn't a job for me. Unlike some people, this isn't a job for me. This is fun. I do this because I want to. And I'm sharing my opinion because I can, because this is called YouTube, this is my tube. So if you have a lot to say about something, I suggest you create your own channel. And so then I can come to your comment section and bombard you with rude comments and curse you out. And I don't use profanity anyway, but just show you what it feels like. And to the people that say, oh, you got to have thick skin, man, I've been hearing that I've been on YouTube since 2006. I've gotten every comment that you can possibly get. If I say something positive about Apple, I'm a sheep. If I say something positive about Samsung, I'm a Samsung knight. If I say something positive about OnePlus, they have horrible customer service. It's going to be something, folks. So you can't please everybody. So I suggest that you guys out there who are tough in the comments, go start your own channel. Do like us who enjoy this content and we want to share it. Because I don't see all you guys, a lot of the people that are commenting, they don't even have any of this stuff that they're commenting on. You're just living vicariously through me. And so, and others who buy all these smartphones. And I can name a lot of content creators who actually buy all their products. And it doesn't matter if you buy, I get sponsorships too. I have a huge channel sponsorship coming up. And just because I don't buy a lot of the devices, my reviews are the same. I follow the same protocol that I do on all the videos, and I give my honest feedback. I've been in contracts and dealings with Google for a long time, Samsung, all these different companies, Huawei, Xiaomi back in the day. But nowadays, I just buy the stuff if I don't get it for review. That's what happens. I am highly interested in the iPhone 16e, but even with my government discount and all the other discounts that I have, let me be honest, I can get the iPhone the iPhone 16e for about $200. But it's still going to be a phone that I have to get rid of later. I don't like doing returns. And before you say, well, do a review and then give it to me, which happens all the time, there's a giveaway that I'm sponsoring from the news channel sponsor. So you could win a Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. And there's going to be a lot of other phone giveaways coming up here. And they're sponsored by the channel sponsor. So you have no reason not to enter. I am not shipping the devices this time. Now, I do have some giveaways coming or some kind of special videos I'm going to do for some Samsung Galaxy Tab 9A Pluses or whatever they're called, because I got those myself. So with that being said, folks, I got to tell you, you got to have fun. You got to have fun with this stuff. I'm just a guy who buys a bunch of stuff, who happens to be blessed and fortunate enough to get channel sponsors. But with that, this channel is mine. Like I don't report to anybody. Oh, I'll take a channel sponsor, but they're not going to control me. I'm not that kind of person. I'm not that kind of reviewer. So to everyone out there who is offended, it shocks me. But a lot of these people are passerbys. And I think if you don't know, I can see how long you've been around my channel. Even if you're not subscribed, I know how to see how long you've been around my channel. It's very simple. So a lot of these people are passerbys who've only come by the channel 1 or 2 times or something like that. And they're just looking to promote negativity. Ironically enough, this lady called me negative. I thought it was funny. She was like, I'm tired of all the negativity on this phone. I just said, stop watching videos on the phones then, because you're not going to get someone to always tell you what you want to hear. If you think the iPhone 16 SE is a phenomenal phone, folks, go with it. Don't listen. And it just goes to show how much people actually rely on people like us to make a decision for you. You're displaying who you really are and how you make decisions and choices when it comes to buying this crap. Yeah, this means this isn't that important to me. This is the fun part of my life. Tech and cars. That is what I like to do. And so on this channel, I'm going to give my opinion regardless of what anybody watching says, respectfully. So I always say to people, I don't need your subscription. I didn't ask for you to come here. I think I'm having a good time and I'm going to continue to have a good time. But with that, the iPhone 16 SE is still not worth $500, and it is $600, my bad, $599, and it's definitely not worth the same price as these two phones. No freaking way. So if you have a lot to say, link me to your channel. I want to hear you rant all about how much of a jerk I am and how I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to review phones. Put it on your channel. I would love the exposure. It's your man Jay. If you guys enjoyed, I'll leave that with, did you buy the iPhone 16e? And don't forget to enter the raffle. You got a couple of days left, folks. No purchase necessary, but if you spend $1, you get 3 extra entries. So I'll leave that link down below to get into what I consider one of the best phones on the market right now in comparison. The phone I'm recording with, you're going to get one free. Or you'll have the opportunity to win one. There's no purchase necessary, but I suggest that you put an entry in for $1, folks, in that raffle. And you will, in fact, at the recording of this video, if the raffle's still going on, you will, in fact, have a greater opportunity to win. So, yeah, I'm recording with the Galaxy S25 Ultra, by the way. So with that said, the iPhone 16e is a phone that'll sell like hotcakes, like every other Apple product that probably shouldn't have sold like hotcakes because it doesn't offer as much as some of the other phones on this table. That's just my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. It's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed. No apologies here. My opinion is my own. Take care. And all the haters, I see you in the comments. And all the positive people, I'll see you there too.